I was sitting alone in a small cafe on a rainy afternoon, staring at my phone and pretending not to feel lonely. Life had been moving in circles: work, home, sleep, repeat. I had ordered coffee I barely tasted, my mind heavy with thoughts about opportunities I had missed and choices I regretted. That's when I noticed a man standing near my table. He looked ordinary, maybe in his late 50s, wearing a simple coat and a calm expression. Without asking to sit, he gently placed a small blue box on the table in front of me. I looked up, confused, and asked if he had the wrong person. He smiled softly and said, "No, this is for you. Open it when you're ready." Before I could ask anything else, he turned and walked out of the cafe, disappearing into the rain. I stared at the blue box for a long time. It was wrapped neatly with no name, no note, nothing to explain why it was mine. My heart was racing, torn between curiosity and fear. Finally, I opened it. Inside was an old key, a folded piece of paper, and a photograph. The photo showed a much younger version of me standing beside my father, taken years before he passed away. My hands began to shake. The note had my father's handwriting. It said, "If you're reading this, you're ready. I'm proud of you." I hadn't seen his handwriting in years, and it felt like he was suddenly right there with me. The key was labeled with an address I recognized immediately. It was a small storage unit my father once mentioned but never explained. I finished my coffee in silence, the cafe noise fading into the background. That evening, I went to the address. The storage unit was dusty and untouched. When I unlocked it, I found boxes filled with journals, letters, and documents. My father had secretly saved stories of our family, his dreams, and even plans he once had for me. Among the papers was proof of an investment he had made years ago, one he never told anyone about. It was now worth enough to change my financial future completely. But more than the money, it was his belief in me that hit the hardest. For the first time in years, I cried not from sadness, but from feeling seen and guided even after his death. It felt like he had planned this moment carefully, waiting until I needed it most. I never saw the stranger again. I asked the cafe staff, but no one remembered him clearly. Part of me believes he was just a messenger, nothing more. That blue box didn't just give me answers, it gave me direction. It reminded me that I wasn't as alone as I thought, and that sometimes life changes not with a warning, but with a quiet gift placed on a cafe table.